Hey Cancer, welcome to your first half of September reading. I am bringing you a general reading for the collective of Cancer, Sun, and Rising. May not speak to everyone, that's okay. Just take what resonates, leave the rest, or be a cross watcher and check out the Sun or Rising readings for your divine counterpart. Just a quick announcement in case you missed it. There are monthly subscriptions now available for the extendeds. Many of you were asking for that. So if you just scroll a little further down in the description box below each video, you'll see that they're categorized by element. So if you're interested in checking out what that entails, just click on the link for the water signs and you can read all about it there, and don't hesitate to ask me any questions. But it's a pretty good deal if you are someone who opts in for those extended readings. It's a pretty good deal to just get it on a monthly subscription basis and to get all the water sign Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio readings every month as they are uploaded. So once I load it here, once I do this reading and load it, then the extended gets loaded into your subscription platform, and you'll receive emails of the updates. Okay, so check that out. And other than that, hope you'll consider joining us in the Priestess Lounge, the private Facebook group associated with this channel. The link to that is also a little bit below the subscription links. So if you're interested, click that link, come on over, answer 2 questions, and we'd love to see you in the group. All right, bringing you messages from Wisdom of the Oracle. 2 cards, one for Divine Masculine, one for Divine Feminine, just to get a flavor of what the energies may be around you. Oh, interesting. This came out upside down, chaos in reverse, chaos and conflict for the masculine. And feminine gets poised. Oh, I love that. Poised, on tiptoes, literally about to take flight. Poised for something new. Just gorgeous. And masculine gets chaos and conflict, card 33, master number. We don't reduce that, in reverse. That would suggest, I'm going to pull it out. I'm just going to take a peek at it. I don't want to get it wrong. I feel like I want to say one thing, but then my head is reminding me that I got it wrong last time. So just to be sure we're clear, it's a protection message. Okay, good. So advantageous moment to restore order and recognize the opportunity for a negotiation. So even in the seeming chaos, there is a kind of divine order, a complete resorting of elements. It's powerful. If your intention is to find the best solution for the highest good of all, there is positive news. The timing is perfect. So I love that for the masculine. I was going to say it's a release of the chaos and conflict of the past, but it is a little bit more nuanced than that and has a flavor of the Wheel of Fortune in it as well. And then the feminine is just poised to take flight there. So lovely, Cancer. Pulling one card for the Cancerians watching from Sacred Traveler. Sacred Traveler. What messages want to come through for Cancerian, Sun, and Rising? Those watching. I like to use these just like between readings, you know, something to think about, meditate on, journal around. Just give it a thought of how it applies in your life. Sometimes it helps me focus. I'm starting to love this deck. Solitude. Oh, see, that speaks to me. In silence, peace prevails. In silence, peace prevails. This, it's not just about the peace. Sure, it's got a little bit of a flavor. Solitude, to me, I see it in the 2 of Swords, right? Going within, getting very quiet. I see it in the 4 of Swords, right? With the knight who's in prayer and meditation and healing. And I also see it in the Hermit. So those are the energies in the Tower that remind me of solitude, really being with yourself and getting focused. I'll turn this up right just so you can see. But it did come out reversed. Okay. Loved that reversed message for you. A protection message. All right, Cancer, are you ready? Whoo, messages coming through. Twin flame soulmate messages coming through for Cancer, Sun, and Rising and their divine counterparts. Boom. Kapow. Tower. And High Priestess. Right, there's your solitude. That's the other solitude card. Should have thought of that first. Namesake of the channel. So we've got something very intense happening here, dear Cancer. We've got Pisces energy in the High Priestess, Aries in the Tower. That may be important for some of you, but this is kind of like a big moment. It's a big moment. Something that isn't on stable ground is being moved away for the masculine. That's why I feel it's almost why this came out in reverse. So even though this would reflect chaos and conflict on some level, it's divine order. It's happening because it's time to. The time is now. The time is now, and the feminine is just in their own energy, connected to their higher self, to their spiritual team, not really communicating. You both may be in separation, many of you, or this feminine is just operating fully on intuition at the moment. Pisces does come out in the Cancer readings a lot, so there's always that. Queen of Wands, wow. Answering the call. Your second chances, answering the call of this past life soulmate, twin flame connection. Can be about forgiveness. If forgiveness is needed, it's on offer. And in the future, we have divine masculine energy, Emperor, more Aries. So this side here, we've got 3 major arcana out of 4 cards, and then a Queen of Wands. We've got Aries twice, Scorpio in the Judgment card, and Aries, Leo, Sag in that Queen of Wands astrologically. That may have no bearing on your connection, but what's happening for this masculine is very powerful. It is all happening in a divine order. It is divinely guided. It will bring an end to the chaos and conflict for sure. I'll look at the Queen of Wands in a moment. That can be a person or just an energy. Queen of Wands has been showing up in a lot of readings and not in their highest vibration, so I want to be sure I give that card some attention before I speak to it. There's more divine order, divine time. Sag energy in that wheel, guided by Jupiter, expansive, good luck, good fortune. But it is to some degree knowing on some level, and I'm going to pull these out because to me, this is a powerful combo. It's really speaking to something more divine, a little more 5D. There's a 5D order here that I feel is happening. The feminine is very well aware of it. This feminine feels, yes, an end to the burdensome chapter, offloading some negative karma here. I think the feminine is quite awakened. This is definitely an awakened priestess, hello, that I'm reading about over here on the feminine side. And then we've got King of Pentacles. In the future, this is a divine, this is a masculine archetype of life partner. It is high vibration, stability, groundedness. They got their act together. This is life partner, someone that shows up for you every day, that's there for you, that you can count on, depend upon. It can be a card that means husband or long-term committed connection in masculine form. Somebody that's very powerful. Could, you know, this is also entrepreneurial, business-minded. Yeah. Doing well for themselves. So we'll see what that's about. I find it interesting that we have an Emperor and a King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is also Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn astrologically, so that could mean something to some of you. I just like to tell you, as there are many of you with various connections. And don't forget, when I speak about the astrology, it could also be just heavily present in their chart, not really their sun or rising. Look. So, big sea change here for the masculine. Undergoing a major change, a big shift. Something that they either didn't take care of at an opportune time, and now the time is now. I think I said that before, the time is now. And it's being taken care of for them. So they have to trust the divine order of that. One more on the Emperor, please. Sure. Taking swift action with their truth, standing in their truth. This is about honor and integrity. It's also coming to swift resolutions, cleaning things up, you know, in terms of communication. And it may be around some perceived abandonment. Could have been, you know, either they or someone shut this masculine out. I'm feeling that. It's underneath, so it's almost like it's outside of their conscious awareness. It's something that's driving their behavior here. And they felt shut out in the cold, possibly ghosted or abandoned for some time. And now they want to take swift action to resolve that energy. As this Tower moment is occurring, show me the Queen of Wands in the past, please. This is someone who's very much in their power. Strong-willed, creative, a force to be reckoned with. Leader, Queen of Wands, and Lovers. Yes. So this could be about choosing. This is Gemini. Gemini and the Lovers, it's a card of choice. There's duality. It's choosing the other, the union, but also coming home to self. I feel like that's possibly the choice. One more on this, please. Yeah, how are we going to take this to the next level? This is co-creative energy. You, your divine counterpart and spirit, working together to transmute this connection and take it from something ordinary to something extraordinary. So with this Queen of Wands, though, it's about the Queen of Wands, who I feel is this feminine. Someone this masculine is very attracted to, perceives as a leader. Underneath, there's Cancerian energy. Your own card. So on some level, this masculine wanting to be victorious, wanting to take swift action. They're doing so in the energy of the Knight of Swords right now, but before it was about the Chariot. So it could be that the masculine in this particular reading is the Cancerian. If not, they were just channeling that energy of taking swift action, moving forward with this choice, choosing the union with the feminine, Queen of Wands, wanting to be victorious. Something's coming down right now, but it's paving the way for a second chance. Or at least that's what this masculine wants. Judgment. More Scorpio energy. Endings and new beginnings. So something comes to completion and a new chapter can begin. Aquarius and Capricorn in the World card. That is such gorgeous energy. They have to turn their back on something that no longer serves them, some sort of drama. I feel that's what this Tower is about. So it could be that the Tower is happening to this masculine because they didn't take action soon enough. But on some level, they still feel in control. We've got that powerful Aries, double Aries energy here that's very much all about them. They're certainly taking control in the driver's seat, even though it feels a little out of their comfort zone. It's something that they want. And here they are in the energy of answering the call of the connection. Second chances here, endings and new beginnings. Just in the shadows of this Tower, I feel that they are walking away from something that doesn't serve them, or some measure of drama. Turning their back on drama or walking away from whatever it is that didn't serve them. That's why the Tower is here now. Because it's going to wreak some havoc. The Tower always does. Whether you're aware that you need it to happen or not, it changes lives. It's life-changing. That's a major event. This is all very major. Emperor going forward. Divine masculine energy, the highest and best attributes of all four kings. What say you, Emperor? Moving forward with love. The most romantic card in the deck, that Knight of Cups. Divine masculine, moving toward that feminine with love. Heart on their sleeve. Heart wide open. I love that. Oh my gosh. I love that. All right. Feminine right now. High Priestess. I'd say, what say you? But High Priestess doesn't speak. Pisces energy in the High Priestess. Very intuitive. So the High Priestess, interestingly, I feel as if this feminine's feeling trapped in the inability to communicate. So even though High Priestess doesn't communicate because they go on intuition, I think this feminine is frustrated by it, doesn't know their next best step, feeling trapped, overthinking some of what's going on. One more on that. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Likely in their role as wife or life partner, something isn't very clear. There's a lack of clarity here. This feminine's really relying on intuition, is not feeling that they have a handle on things, not seeing things clearly. They don't have clarity around the situation in their role as either life partner or wife. It feels a little bit I don't think they want to take any drastic action, kind of resting on their laurels here a little bit. Nine of Cups can be complacency, you know, there's some contentment there. It's almost like not wanting to push the envelope, you know. If this is as good as I can get, I'm like, why ruffle any feathers? Let's leave well enough alone. So there's some measure of everything's kind of copacetic here. Right now, the masculine, it's topsy-turvy. The feminine just feels like, yeah, I'm just going to ride it out. Keep moving forward in my own life. Queen of Pentacles, doing what I do. Taking care of myself. Focusing on me. It feels unsettled. In the past, Wheel of Fortune. There's some energy that's faded here. Waiting for it, patiently waiting. Okay, so the wheel is moving slowly. In the past, this feminine kind of left it up to totally let go and said, I'm just going to have some trust that the wheel will move in divine time, and I'm going to patiently wait for it to all evolve organically. I'm not going to push this. So I feel as if they knew on some level in the past that destiny was involved, that this is a fated connection, and if it's meant to be, it'll be, and I'm just going to wait it out. There's patience there. Yes, just going to do my own thing. Nine of Pentacles, a little Virgo energy in that Nine of Pentacles. Just sort of doing my own thing. Patiently waiting for things to evolve organically is all that keeps coming through, but knowing to some degree that it's fate, that this is fated. What's going to happen is going to happen. It's already been written. It's destiny. Ten of Wands, right now, their present experiences, it almost feels like relief, or nothing good ever came easy is kind of how it feels. Yes, offloading all the negative karma, reconciling your differences, peace among our kingdoms, no blood was shed, no lives were lost. We can lay down all this burden now. So I feel the reconciliation and the feminine feeling, the release of that Ten of Pentacles it is a heavy burden, but you're reaching that point where it's done. You can close that out. And I say that because I see, here, let me hold it up the right way, the masculine and the feminine. Here's the masculine and here's the feminine. So we have there some very interesting energy of release and forgiveness and second chances and reconciliation and endings and new beginnings. So it's very aligned here in an interesting sort of way. You're kind of in the same place at the same time, and the masculine is just gonna, walk away from drama or anything that doesn't serve them, and then move toward this feminine with love, which is beautiful. There's the solitude, right? In silence, peace prevails. Going within to find the clarity. Seeking that silence as not just for peace, but to help with finding their way out of that Eight of Swords, right? Just sort of like, I need the clarity. I know I'm at a crossroads. A decision has to be made. I'm going within to get the clarity around it, to quiet all the noise. Yes, and the Priestess comes out again in the silence, doing it on intuition, connecting to my higher self, my spiritual team, being open energetically to receive the signs, the synchronicities, the downloads to help navigate this crossroads. Whoa, I'll take it. Five of Cups on the King of Pentacles. So I hope you saw we have a King and Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah, there's some regrets here around the King of Pentacles. Some mistakes of the past, some regrets of the past. It could be that the King of Pentacles is too focused on the regrets of the past. It could be that the feminine has feelings of regret from past issues with the masculine or with whoever is this King of Pentacles. Well, it's just feeling like in the future there's some real slow moving action with getting beyond those regrets of the past. It's time for this feminine to let go of it. And it's hard. It's hard to move on from it, from that King of Pentacles. I feel that's what it is. There's regret around it. They want to take action and move on, move forward. But they're doing so responsibly and predictably, kind of creating their plan. A lot of regret around it, though. But I think they want to move on from it, even though it's happening slowly. That's why they're at that crossroads. And yes, underneath, they have all the tools at their disposal to manifest what they're trying to accomplish here. What are they trying to? Yep, there it is. And a twin flame soulmate, the 1111 card, Four of Wands, manifesting the twin. So there's some regret with regard to a King of Pentacles. What I'm seeing here almost is, I feel this is the Cancerian. I almost want to say this is Pisces, or it could be anybody really, but I'm feeling that High Priestess coming through so strong. And so that's the prevailing energy, the most powerful energy. And I almost feel like whoever this feminine is may be in a long-term relationship or connection with this person. And I feel as if there's some kind of ending happening, or at least a long, heavy burden is being laid down, and there will be some reconciliation, but this feminine is at a crossroads. And I almost feel as if they're manifesting the twin right now, but I'm not sure that this masculine here is the twin. I'm just not sure. Definitely a soulmate. Definitely a soulmate, but something, this feminine, I feel like the feminine's trying to let go. I feel this feminine's really trying to let go. Very much working on their from their higher self, really being patient, independent, as they wait for the wheel of fate to turn, to show the way in divine time. So that's one view that I have of it that's coming through the strongest. The other view is that this feminine is in long-term connection with this masculine, or wants to be, and is waiting for them to return, waiting for them to come back to reconcile. It's going to take some time, but they will show up. So I've got two potentials there that are coming through pretty strongly. The first one, the strongest. The second one, for those of you who can't relate to the first, I do feel like this masculine is wrapping something up. It's kind of happening right now in a major way. The second chance is endings and new beginnings, and then they make their way toward the feminine with love, with an open heart, with their heart on their sleeve, fully emotionally available. And this feminine just has to work through the regrets of the past over whatever went wrong, and know that they have all the tools in the tool chest to manifest this beautiful life partnership. Okay? All right. Dear Cancer, if this is speaking to you, I'm going to take it to the extended and pull a card around the situation that's most pressing, that needs to be dealt with. They block the challenge or the dynamic between you around that situation, and then what you can either do about it or what you can expect to come of it. And then, as usual, the messages to each other: masculine's message to the feminine, feminine's message to the masculine. One card just for you, Cancer, from your higher self, spirit of the universe. That's one of my favorite positions. Good advice comes through there. Confirmations, pep talks, clarity, warnings, right? Something to be on the lookout for. And then the outcome card, we'll see where you're going to head from here. Hope to see you there. The link to the extended is below. I'll see you in a second or on a future reading. Take care, Cancer. Bye-bye.